Start recording again. So we're starting on floor 2 because the recording failed. I don't really understand why. This game does not work well with OBS, but we're good now, so whatever. Not a big deal. We should probably leave before the Redeemer comes in and makes a mess of me. Okay. So every time you watch me play this game, my opinion of the hammer improves. Dude, originally the hammer was garbage. They made the hammer so good. In fact, I think that Shakar is actually... Yeah, the Shakar is much better for dealing damage to this boss, though. At least in its current incarnation. Just because twice as much damage, a lot faster, can stay at a range. Maybe? I don't know. It's really just the attack speed I was thinking of. I don't have the ability to defend myself, admittedly, but that might not necessarily be a problem. Fish! Alright. Fish is kind of worthless, but still. Now, do we get primetime slime time? Because I would totally do primetime slime time with this character. Okay. Yeah, it did for you too. Yeah, for whatever reason, OBS MP has been having like the hardest time realizing that, you know, I'm recording a game, and so it's like, yeah, sure, you know, here's the game in the preview window. And then you look over and it's just a black screen, and you're like, ugh, that's not even close to right. But not much of a choice. I don't entirely know. Okay, map. Well, it's not a primetime slime time level, so I really don't have a whole lot of compunction to stick around. We'll kill these guys and then go shopping. Unless I've already gone shopping. I don't remember. Should probably actually just switch to the hammer. When there's one enemy left, why use the Shakar? Seems like a waste of time and energy. Everything explodes. Bonus defense? I'll take some bonus defense. Got a fair amount of money, too. Okay. Would love for key. And I would... Oh, hey. Well, there's the key. But I really do actually hope they end up making an item pool for this game. Especially because, like... I usually end up with, like, 7 compasses in this game. It always makes the game just feel kind of weird. It's like, here's a bunch of items that you will only ever have a use for one of. Like, I don't know. Apart from, like, rebalancing some things and, like, obviously fixing the Necromancer, that is one of the major changes I would like for them to implement. Just because it's like, you know what? Just don't give me an item at that point. Let me just save that luck up for something better. Give me a key. Give me, like, a key piece. Oh, you know what? That would be interesting. Maybe if, like, they're worried about keys dropping too often, key fragments? Now that seems ridiculous. Really, I just feel like the key drop rate is particularly garbage on higher difficulties, and I'm always trying to think of, like, a way to fix it, but really it just needs to be buffed. No two ways about it. Is there a golden chest here? There is. Alright, and we get another golden key. Alright. I love it when that happens. It's so rare. But it did, and we're up to 80 defense. Actually, what else does the Fallen Soldier Shield do? Oh, it's also a stun chance item. Ooh. That makes my my hammer even better. Alright. Well, I'm sitting high dry and quite beautiful. All I need is, like, some major damage boosting items, because pretty much I've just sunk all my stat points into it, instead of anything else. Oh, shoot, there's a mark I haven't hit yet. How'd that happen? Is it this one? Nope, it's not this one. Interesting. The circles on the ground used to light up differently based on whether or not you'd interacted with them. They don't do that anymore. That's a shame. Now I have no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna assume it's this one over here. It is. Well, Shakar it up, and Boulder's just like, "You're coming with me, Bob." And I was like, I don't know, this is a pain. And, I mean, it was, sort of. Okay, still no silver keys. And you definitely want the Shakar against this guy. I love just how versatile the Nightblade is. Actually, I'd almost want to say I would love it better if, like, all characters in this game had two weapons to work with. You know, a melee and a range, just to make them interesting. So, you know, give the maybe not. I think actually, maybe that would be really cool for, like, the melee characters, and have the wizards have, like, more abilities and stuff like that. Because it would be kind of cool if the warrior had, like, a lance ability that let you do charging attacks and stuff. That'd be fun. unlikely to happen, and honestly, I don't really need it, but it just, I don't know, I love the gameplay for this character so much. Ooh, do we go broadsword? We go broadsword. We need the damage. Mainly, we need the bow, though. Bow. And a warrior's book. Alright. Oh, hello. Hello, nearly 1,000 health. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, ranged Viking. I mean, that would actually be great if the Viking had the ability to, like, toss his axe as a regular weapon. Like, his Thunder Axe ability is currently kind of garbage. I think it would be great if he actually had, like, a really short-range throwing axe along the way. Like, that would be really cool. Instead, you know, did a little bit of lightning damage. And, you know, made him want to stack some magic stats on top of, like, what he already has. Because I think that would be a much better solution than what he currently has, which is just, like, kind of a really crappy attack. Especially when you don't have a magic stack. If I remember right, that thing only does magic damage, which is garbage. Like, there's a reason why I don't play Barbarian much, and I never pick that ability. But it would be really fun to have, you know, just, like, a Barbarian that's just wizard chucking, not wizard chucking, but just, like, spitting axes at people. It would be glorious. Wow, this thing does damage. Unfortunately, my attack speed is particularly garbage as a result of picking up that sword. What is the cooldown on? It is a 2-second cooldown on swinging this. I don't even know. Book for cleric's ranged and staff for melee. Honestly, I was thinking, ow. Alright, well, if I can't get in here and fight them, I might as well just, deal with this problem at a range. Stay away from those, though. They hurt. Because, yeah, I pretty much can't rely on my Nightblade. I can't rely on the hammer. Okay, yeah, I think I will go back to not using that sword. The bonus damage is nice. I was thinking mostly about using it with the Chikar, but I can't use this hammer. I really can't. Let's see, do I have any pre-release games up my sleeve? Yes! I could probably... I might as well play one after this, actually. I got a bunch of them. I didn't see any embargoes either, so I pretty much can... Oh, yeah. Actually, we've got a lot, so after this run, let's just Chikar this guy. Goes pretty fast. Haven't taken damage. Looks like we're good. Okay. Really, really wish I had more keys, though. Keys make the world go round. And this world not going round. Hey! Silver key. Unfortunately, it seems like chests have been rebalanced so they don't give as much, like, cool stuff as they used to. Which is a bit of a shame, but still. At least I can pretty much insta-gib all these guys. That's handy. Okay. Well, we might as well pick up the magical scroll. It does give me a little bit of bonus damage. And we get another Death's Bow and Arrow. I assume they don't stack. Nope, they don't stack in the slightest. See, that's why I feel like an item pool would be nice. I think an item pool would be really handy. Okay. Because that's... I mean, I've only gotten a couple of green items here. And the fact that it's giving me one that I already have is like, thanks. Now, here's a question about regeneration in this game. I don't know if it scales directly proportional to health. I feel like it does. Because I heal really fast. It might. I don't have a good answer for that one. It truly does feel like it though. Which is kind of useful. Okay, yep. Nope, back to Chikar. That sword. That sword is just the worst. I love it when the Chikar starts rotating around me. That is when death happens. And then I don't really have to worry about anything either. It's just kind of like, well, this is automatic. Okay, let's head for Tinsel Town. It'll take a little while, but it's worth it. Now, I feel like since I picked up that sword, I actually move slower too. But I think that's mostly just because I'm running around on a frost level. Ooh, bonus crit damage. That's useful. Okay, so this is gonna hurt a little. This is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna hurt a fuck ton. I might die. I totally might die. Okay, we almost died in there. So we're gonna try the alternate approach. Where we throw our Chikar in and back away from the door because holy hell these things do a lot of damage. Damn. Tinsel Town does not fuck around. It really doesn't. Alright. Supposed to, yeah. I'm really supposed to be cutting down on the vulgarity. Shell doesn't like it. My family doesn't like it. And honestly, I probably shouldn't be using it that much. Okay. Oh, we might die in the next 10 seconds. Oh, we lived. And we get a lot of potions for it. Okay, good. The Tinsel Town is not a nice place. That's so hurt. This is painful. Okay. So what do we get? Might as well buy a cat spa. I'm not making a whole lot of money here, unfortunately. If you want to do a money-making run, you go back to the previous difficulty, because you just don't make cash from these. Oh, that's a lot of the red ones. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Probably just run here and Rambo it the rest of the way. Unless the boulder decides to make me regret my decisions. Okay, we're good. Let's start putting some points into resistance. I know it's a little bit late for resistance right now, but we're not getting enough items. And I want to say that's what reduces the stun duration on things. Oh no! So apparently we don't have another jellyfish area. That kind of sucks. Because now I'm pretty much at these guys' mercy. Oh, hey, my cooldowns have been reset. Did I get something to do so? No. So, weirdly enough, that sword's negative effect has worn off? I don't pretend to understand. But it's useful. That is really useful. Don't I have a crap ton of defense? I do. It's almost 100. I think those guys do magic damage, but they also... It's just a really high base damage regardless. But I think a higher resistance would actually set me up against their attacks a lot better than what I currently have. We'll see, though. Okay. We're not done yet. Have I been to the shop? I wasn't paying attention on that one. That's a boulder. God, I'm slow. Hey, shop's got golden key. Barbarian's book, yeah. Alright, we'll get the golden key. I really wish I could buy everything from the shop there. But still, okay. So we've got the golden key. We've got some good stuff. What do we get? We get the mirror, which is nice. We get the battery, which is nice. And we get the bloodstone, which is useless. This is why I feel like item pools are a must-have for this kind of game. Because I keep getting repeats of, like, really good items, not gonna lie there. But it just feels frustrating. It's like, can I just have, like, a powerful thing? That said, this run is going way better than the previous run. With the Barbarian in terms of, like, loot and equipment and stuff like that. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of a matter of, like, would like good stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being lazy. I don't know where the silver chest is, but we should have one in here. Yep, there it is. It's accuracy. Ah, the most useful of all. Ow, ow. The most useful of all stats for the Nightblade. Honestly, I know why accuracy is a stat, but I really wish it gave me some kind of boost as a melee character. It doesn't. Maybe if it made my, like, Chikar home in or something like that, but it doesn't. I don't know. At least this boss doesn't do that much damage. Can't rely on my physical attack. Oh, I can't rely on my hammer to, like, block her attacks, though. So I'm pretty much just going to avoid doing so entirely. Well, I'm not even going to use it. It might be useful if I had, like, crazy fast attack speed or, like, even higher damage. Well, let's be honest. Even getting close to this boss hurt. Ooh. That might be worth it, though. No, it's not worth it. Because the Chikar does just about as much damage. Why are her minions not dropping healing potions? Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay. This hurts. The whole teleport snowball attack is rough business. That said, slow and steady wins the race, and I just won. Okay, what else do we get from this? Ah, yes, another broken mirror. The best. Exactly what I need. Another mage items now. There are, just not many. And they're all bad. Well, okay, they're not all bad. They're just mostly... They're not enough to make up for the fact that you know, wizards need the stat. They're not getting it. I was only doing like 19 damage to them. That's weird. What am I playing today? Well, I'm gonna finish up this run with the Nightblade, and then I'm probably gonna switch over to new games because I got a bunch of them. Okay. See, I'm doing damage to them now, but it might just be critical hits that actually hurt them. Yeah, no, regular attacks are useless against these guys. Good to know. Or sort of. Not Cavern Kings, that's for certain. Yeah. I'm still waiting on them to patch it. Why am I only doing 20 damage to these dudes? Switch. Okay, that was 138. Maybe it's just the eyeball I'm seeing the damage numbers for. And it's confuzzling me. That's probably the most likely thing. Okay, well, at least this seems a lot more manageable than Tinsel Town. Tinsel Town was horrible. But then again, those enemies are particularly ridiculous. I think they're one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, hands down. Okay, we'll go with the damage multiplicative. Twin Blade is amazing. Okay. Huh. I'm not gonna say that this has been a truly stressful run, but this does kind of solve the difficulty problems. That said, I feel so incredibly slow here for whatever reason. I think it's because I am. I should probably check what my my like actual speed is. What's my speed? 2.08. I feel like I should be faster and dodge and stuff like that. I don't even know. Well, we've reached the point where I don't need to pay exactly attention to the game anymore. But I guess really that's just a product of high defense and non-threatening monsters. But somebody mentioned this along the way, that they hope that to like kind of balance out the difficulty, this game would have faster characters, larger, slower projectiles, and just, you know, kind of greater feeling of danger, effectively. And I have to agree with them. Like, Nuclear Throne does this type of gameplay fairly well. I don't exactly want this game to be Nuclear Throne, but like I would love for enemies to be much more threatening, but you know, more predictable as well. So it's kind of like a trade-off. It's like, well, if I go in here Ramboing, I'm probably gonna die, but if I'm like tactical, take this slow and use my attacks wisely, it'll be okay. Speaking of, this kind of sucks. These flies are moving around way faster than I'd like them to. Makes it kind of hard to kill them with the Chakar. I guess I've got the movement speed shoes now. That's kind of one of the main build items you need. But it's a pain in the ass just burning through all these guys because they're dodging and they have small hitboxes. There we go. Why can't you stack potions anymore? They are now a ground-based consumable, which is actually kind of nice. Come to think of it. What are the new games today? I have to look at them, actually. I downloaded a bunch. Haven't covered them. A couple of them come out, like, tomorrow. So I should probably get on that. Okay. But, game isn't very Nuclear Throne-y. If anything, it's closer to Diablo. You're not wrong, actually. That's a fair assessment. Which actually is not a bad thing, come to think of it. I think the problem is, like, Diablo had... Let me think on that one. I guess the reason why I want it to be more Nuclear Throne-y is, like, as it stands, I just kind of, like, check out. Which I do a lot in, like, Diablo as well. I think it's because, like, in Diablo, you still need to, like, cleverly use your abilities to clear encounters properly. Unless you're, like, overgeared, overleveled, or whatever. I guess not even. Like, most encounters, you can just, like, click spam your way through things. So that's not a bad, that's not a bad assessment. I guess I just wish it was slightly closer to Nuclear Throne in terms of gameplay, because I think it would keep things a little bit more snappy. I don't know. Okay. I can get Bear Claw. Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not making a whole lot of money from this. Hello, Soul Guardian. I don't think I've made it this far on this difficulty before, which is a testament to how freaking ridiculous the Nightblade is. I mean, hello, 1000 HP, but means nothing when you can't live through encounters. You don't do much damage and everything is out to get you. That said, we haven't taken too much, and chances of getting health potions from these guys I think is pretty high. Unicorn Horn would be really handy right about now. But I don't foresee that being likely. At least we've got the movement speed to avoid things. Yeah, maybe that's it. So every time I get the shoes that, like, on crit make me move fast, it makes this game feel much more Nuclear Thronesy. And actually makes the game feel like it's running at the proper speed. Because, like, when I'm running normally, I feel sluggish and painful, and it's, like, painful. But when I've got the speed bonus from crit shoes, it's like, you know, this actually makes sense. It feels right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Holy fuck, that's fire. Okay, that hurt a lot. Yeah, so when he does the group spam, I need to be a hell of a lot more defensive than I have been. Okay, nope. I really wanted that potion. Almost paid the iron price. But it hurt. Hurt a lot. Okay, just don't do the spam or the fire. The fire and the spam together are the brutal bits. That said, I don't know. I guess the other game I should probably pick back up at some point. Alright. Hello. That worked. Okay, so the corners are safe spots from that, just because the angle of refraction very rarely actually... I think I said refraction. Rarely actually reaches those corners. Okay. Boop. Boop. I'm just gonna sit here hitting him. Because those things do like 100 damage a pop, and that's not cool. Do I get, like, anything from this? Nope, I got a soul orb. Those are useless, but still. Alright, well, let's get out of here. No keys, either. So we get Rage and a Madu Buckler. Yay! Did I already have a Madu Buckler? I did. Alright. Well, it could be worse. If I dropped any frames. The answer is no. That's good. Oh, crap. These things are going to hurt a lot. That said, potions. Okay. Do I want any of those items? I mean, Boxing Glove would be kind of useful. And it's not worth saving for the 2000. Wander's not the best at bullet hells. I'm not the best at bullet hells when I'm, like, cripplingly slow. Not to mention, like, this game does not force you to dodge much. Until you get to, like, certain bosses and stuff. And, I don't know, I'm fairly good at Steriden. Comparatively. I've ranked one before. That was a good feeling. Loops. It was a hard game to loop in, too. Not an easy game. Speaking of, I should probably bring that one back at some point. Want to see me playing a Toho. Honestly, if you want to see somebody play a Toho, it's probably going to be Bird. The Toho games have never appealed to me too much. Visually, they're just bleh. I'm a shallow man. I like me some pretty games. And admittedly, I wouldn't entirely call this, like, the prettiest game I've ever played, but I like the style. These guys, I think, need a little bit of, like, a facelift as far as their design goes. Just die already, thank you. Okay, probably a good idea to come back for these potions, too. I wonder if that healing potion up there costs money. I might do it if enough people request it. That said, let's cut through things. Very slowly and very painfully. This is gonna suck. Just for a second. Luckily, these guys don't do... Jeez. They do a lot of damage. Okay, time to leave. Just mash spacebar. Get all the health potions you can you can muster, Wander. Because that hurt. That hurt a lot. All right, we're good to go. For better or worse, I don't even know. This game is very visually similar to Wizard's Lizard. It's true, but I feel like this game has a much... Ah, crap, they're faster. Why are they faster? How did they get faster? Oh, we're dead. Oof. That was a good run, though. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I don't think I could have gotten any farther on that, but that was actually a fairly good run. I still wish the key drop rate was better, but, well, it's not the end of the world either. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Dungeon Souls, and as always, thanks for watching.